shouldn't have had to pay for it, and I did. Okay, she did not give a flying fuck. All she cared about was herself and who she was gonna fuck next, and whatever the fuck her plan was to fucking talk to Fly somehow. It was literally all revolved around dudes. It was insane. I took care of them immediately when I got there, bro. I had that baby on my hip the whole fucking 2 days. Like, I don't think you get it. Like, that was not... Like, I knew I was going down there to, like, help her, but I didn't realize, like... Yes, 1,000%. Like, you can ask Chuck, you can ask Cater. They both were there. They saw me. Like, I was in mommy mode the whole fucking time I was there. I did not fucking... And the whole, like, them getting on live and, like, with my wigs and shit like that, I was weirded out by that. I didn't even want to do that. Like, I didn't even want to do that. I didn't want to be part of that because I was so distraught by the fucking living situation. And the fact that the living situation was way worse than that before I got there, that I didn't even get to see, thank God. But, like, what the fuck? And I even have proof of that conversation, too, on FaceTime. Like, all of it. That's all we were doing was constantly cleaning, constantly doing laundry, constantly. The fucking laundry room, bro. Like, the entire laundry room was filled with her clothes, all the way up. Every single room in that house was filled with laundry, with her clothing. And then even fucking Caleb dipped the fuck out, left all of his shit there. That's how fucking, like, traumatized he was. He left everything that he owned there. Did not even care. That's how badly he needed it out. And there was a whole bedroom of his clothes, the kids' clothes. You could barely, like, find any of the kids' clothes, though. Like, all of her clothes were, like, literally all over her room. Like, there was one thing hanging up, and it was, like, a fucking lingerie thing. But, like, whenever I was, like, looking for clothes to put the kids in so that we could go get her a new phone, because I was like, we need to take the kids out with us, because Princeton wanted to get shit for his room. So that was the whole purpose of me getting her a phone and putting her on my fucking phone plan, literally, was so that we could get Princeton shit for his room, so that he had a comfortable room to feel safe in. But no, she had to sit there for a whole another hour after I'd already gotten her phone. And her sitting there on her phone, she was talking to the dude across from her, saying that he knew people in the industry that have killed themselves, and, like, she felt like she was, like, close to being, like, one of those people that, like, offs themselves because of the fucking porn industry. And I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, we're still not going to get his shit for his room? Like, I'm not worried about what the fuck you got going on, sis. Like, I'm worried about what the fuck we're doing for your kid. Like, stop fucking, like, I know that's, like, a big problem. Like, she's only focused on herself and whatever the fuck trauma she's been through. But, like, for me, like, I've been through fucking trauma. I've been through a lot of shit. I don't fucking, like, sit there and have a conversation with the goddamn dude at fucking Verizon about what the fuck I've been through for an hour after the fuck you already had your fucking phone in your fucking hand. Bitch, what? I had to file a fraudulent charge for the fact that she had the fucking phone in general. Like, because you're not about to be on my fucking phone plan. You weren't about to check my ass. No. Like, after I already got home, I was like, bro, no. They didn't even cancel the phone for a whole fucking month after. Like, at the end of the month, they canceled it. But, like, she had the audacity, after she beat me up, to text me, a month after, she texted me, hey, girl, like, I have the text. Hey, girl, how much do I owe you for my phone bill again? How you been? The fuck? The fuck? There's 2 open CPS cases in Florida and Myrtle Beach. She beat my ass, yes, dude. Because I asked her, I didn't even ask her. I logged out of my fucking my YouTube kids, my son's YouTube kids. And she thought I was taking away from her kid, which her kid was already asleep at that point. I didn't even have to, I had it logged into my kid's fucking YouTube kids. She was like, you're turning Rachel off. My kid was trying to watch that. No one was watching anything. You were on your fucking email. I was trying to log out of my fucking email so you didn't have my email on your fucking laptop. No, bro. She starts recording with the flash on, bro. With the flash on. She starts recording. Bitch, get out of my house. Get out of my fucking house, you weird bitch. You weird bitch. And I'm like... And then here's this dude, fat dude. The pimp guy. Her pimp Ari. Whatever the fuck. He's like... recording too. And I'm just like... what the fuck is going on here, bro? What? Like, I'm like shook. Like, I'm like... And I'm like, well, if you would, like, let me, like, zip up my bag. Like, you know... I left my wallet there, which she never sent me. So she has my ID... and she had all my cards at the time, but she still has my wallet because she asked me what my address was so she could mail it to me. Never mailed it to me. And then my Nike Air Maxes were there. She saw that. And my boot that I dropped whenever she whooped my butt, okay, which I allowed her to do because I'm not about to, like, go to jail, bro. I'm not. Not in Fort Lauderdale. Oakland Park. Like, I'm good. I'd rather catch my flight than catch a charge. Just saying. That's what I'm saying. She has the whole thing recorded, but she hasn't posted it. If she has the proof of it, like, because it's obviously that bad on her. Why are you beating someone up that didn't touch you? I didn't put a hand on her. I didn't put a fucking finger on her. Nothing. She backs up after, like, what's his name pulled her off. What's his name took about 3 hours to get her off of me, by the way. I don't know, bro. I had a scratch on my chin. That's all I had, though. But I have a picture. Right. I'm 30, though. She's not 30. So, yeah, no. I was walking away with my suitcase, my backpack, and my boots in my hand. I was just walking away. Trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to get to the airport? Because I need to catch my flight. Here she comes. I look. I hear. I'm like not even near her house. I like look back. I'm like, this bitch is fucking sprinting down the road. Just starts wailing on me. I'm like, okay, this is great. Yeah, I am 30. It was crazy. Yeah, I was like, bro, Madison. I said, Madison, what are you doing, bro? Like, I'm not even hitting you back. Like, and the thing is like, she didn't even like hurt me like that bad. Like, but she like had free range. Like, I didn't even touch her. Like, how are you gonna? I mean, she did get my head on the ground, I'm not gonna lie. But at that point, I was like, bro, if she stomps on my head, bro, like, this is it. Like, it was actually, like, really scary, I'm not gonna lie. Because that dude took forever. Like, I mean, what the fuck were you eating? A taco? Were you just, whoa, 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 this big-ass dude? I'm like, and so he, like, whenever, after he gets her off of me, she's like, you put your hands on my kids and me in my home. I'm like, yo, we're in the middle of the fucking road. What you mean I put my hands on y'all? I would never do that, in front of a child, regardless, because that's cruelty to children. You arguing in front of kids and you put your hands in front of kids? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. I already know the law. I don't do that, okay? So then she texts me saying, you had all this planned out. You had all this planned. Bitch, I was the only one there helping your fucking kids. I was the one there that they could fucking confide in, they could fucking trust. Bitch, what? Like, you're in there screaming that you have paranoid schizophrenia for no reason in the middle of fucking 4 a.m. Like, what are you fucking saying? Like, so I just ignored her. I ended up, like, ignoring the fucking texts and the phone calls. And then I'm like, Ari pulls up after she beat my ass. I was on the phone with the cops. I told them, like, what was going on. There's a whole police report and everything. So they, like, know what was going on, right? But Ari pulls up and he goes, hang up the phone right now, and I'll take you to the airport. So little do they know, I did not hang up the phone. So I stayed on the phone, I got in the car, and I went to the fucking airport. And so they called me back, and they were like, they left a voicemail. I did not answer the phone, because I was like, I wanted to get home. I didn't really want to deal with it. I didn't want to get left. I didn't want to have to stay there any longer than I was already there. I didn't have an ID, because it was with her. So I had to wait a whole other fucking 2 hours. So those 2 hours, I was like having anxiety. I had to buy a $75 charger, by the way. Why the fuck is a charger $75? Because I put everything that was supposed to be in my bag that I was supposed to carry on with me in my check bag. Because I was like that fucking distraught and fucking stressed out. Okay, everything was fucking everywhere. It was awful. I had to throw away my other boot because the boot was. Those were really nice boots. There was like really nice like platform like. But regardless, whatever. It was like the worst experience I've ever had anywhere in my life around anybody, and I can say that wholeheartedly. Like, even like as a kid growing up, like that was like probably the most traumatic thing I've ever endured, because I didn't deserve any of that, and I literally went there to help her, and I did nothing but help her. All three of us did nothing but help her, but she had to aggressively attack and abuse and verbally abuse and mentally abuse and psychologically abuse all three of us the whole time we were there, and as well as her children, which Caleb has told me an immense amount of things that I wish I did not fucking know. But thank God they're not with her, because she is a giant piece of shit that does not deserve to have anyone in her life. Does not deserve to have anyone in her life. That you're gonna beat him up if he doesn't go tell his dad, which is not his real dad, but like his dad, like that was Caleb, that he didn't want him in there, and that he wasn't his real dad, and he doesn't actually like him. Da, 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 da. And then goes and tells him the next day, like, oh, mommy told me to say that or she would beat me up. That's disgusting. That's literally fucking disgusting. Like, that's, like, psychological abuse. Like, for real. They had to come to me. The fucking actual, like, airport people had to come ask me, like, all these fucking questions. It took 2 hours. I was sitting there crying, sobbing my fucking eyes out. Like, my phone was dying. I was stressed the fuck out. I had to wait for them to come to me. They had to call somebody and ask me a bunch of questions to clarify that I was me, so that I could get another ticket to where I could proceed to go to the fucking get on the plane. Well, for me, I just got out of a domestic violence relationship. Literally just had gotten out of one. And I thought she had too. That's why I connected with her. And for me, like, whenever I was being abused, I didn't fight back, because whenever I would fight back, it was 1,000 times worse. So for me, like, my instinct in that situation was to not do anything, because I knew any twitch, any certain subtle movement, it's like way worse. So I knew, for me, that was why my reaction was like that. And the fact that she claimed to be in that situation as well, and she beat the shit out of me, knowing what I had just been through for the past 3 years, was crazy and disgusting. I wasn't even mad at her, so I wasn't even like mad. I didn't even know why she was so upset with me, just because I tried to like log out of my Gmail because I was trying to leave. Like, she literally just got upset because I told her no, that I didn't want to move the fucking pack and play back into Princeton's room, and I moved it in and out of his room like 3 fucking times when there was another man there, and she was perfectly capable of doing it. It's like she was just bullying me because she was like it was just weird. Like, she was picking on me. It was just ridiculous. But yeah. If anyone that's been through that, like, DV, like, they know what I'm talking about. It's not like a easy, and I mean, I have like battery charges from when I was 19. Like, I used to fight and stuff like that, like, but I got my shit rocked, you know what I mean? That shit changes you. It just changes the way you do everything, and like, it's just like, I'm kind of glad to an extent that like I was put through that, because I would be probably violent still, but I'm not violent, but like I would probably be, I don't know, like, imagine me like fighting back and then like something tragic happening. Bro, I put her on my fucking phone plan. She got me to put her on my fucking phone plan, and then she said she tricked me to putting me on. Why the fuck would I want her on my fucking phone plan? I took her off my phone plan immediately when I got home. Yeah, she kept beating on me, and I literally was saying to her, I was like, Madison, I'm not touching you, stop. I was like, dude, stop. Like, I was just saying stop, like, stop. And she just kept going. I'm not a psychopath. She's so paranoid that she thought that everybody was literally going out of their way to like sneakily do weird shit, but she was the one doing sneakily weird shit. Because like whenever we were in Verizon, after she'd already had her phone, she was like, take the kids to the car. I took the kids to the car. We were sitting there for like a good like 20 minutes. Okay, well for me, like, she's bigger than me, dude. I'm 5 foot, like I'm 100 pounds. Like I'm not 5 foot, I'm 5'2", but I'm 100 pounds. I'm not trying to like, she's like what, like 5'9"? Like I don't even know. But like she's like taller, she's bigger. She's skinny as fuck though. She did